Oula, choisi, c'est un archétype. Je vais faire personnaliser. Ah. Pourquoi il... Attendez, qu'est-ce qui se passe? Display... Doté d'une personnalité instable qui risque de le mener vers la folie. Ah, je m'entends. Ça, c'est pas bien ça. Ah, je m'entends. Ça, c'est... Ok, c'est bon. Efficace mais bête comme ses pieds. Possède une culture générale étendue et des idées originales. Bon, on va créer. Alors. Horrible. Ah, c'est d'accord, c'est les stats qui sont horribles. Ok. Et j'ai combien de points? 2, 4, 6, 8. Ok. Coucou Viviane. Hello. Je pense que c'est bien ça. Psyché, votre sensibilité, capacité émotionnelle. 2 en vigueur et 2 en psyché. Bah là c'est bien du coup, non? Votre musculature, capacité physique et motricité. 5 sens. Je sais pas, ça me semble bon 5 sens, j'aime bien ça. Intellect, il sera un peu con, mais bon, c'est pas très grave. Mais je vais la jouer sensible, I guess. Coucou Antine. Bon, je vais pas streamer longtemps. Psyché, c'est trop bien. Ok. Je vais pas streamer longtemps parce que à 16h30, je MJ Durst, mais j'avais envie de jouer un truc avant. Alors. Bah, je pense que c'est bon. 2 intellect. Il sera pas très intelligent, mais bon, voilà. Psyché, ça c'est important parce que je suis quelqu'un de sensible. Vigueur, bon voilà. Et motricité, voilà. Je pense que c'est... Oh! Oula. Oulala. Déjà c'est magnifique. Putain, les illustrations elles sont trop belles. J'adore logique, elle est trop belle. Ok, qu'est-ce que je dois faire? Combien j'ai? Ah, j'en ai 4. Ah, je les mets dans ce que je veux. Ah, comme talent clé. Hein? Alors attends. Psyché, volonté, courant intérieur, empathie, autorité, esprit de corps. C'est quoi esprit de corps? Ça veut dire quoi? Les flics. D'accord. C'est l'image de mes de flics. Salut, vous comprenez? Oui, j'ai pas mis le jeu en anglais parce que... Flemme. J'ai la flemme de lire de l'anglais. Grâce à lui, vous comprenez vos compagnons d'armes en captant les signaux subtils qui vous envoient. Passé au futur qui se déroule dans votre juridiction. Inland Empire ou rien? C'est quoi ça, Inland Empire ou rien? Art dramatique. Oh, ça me parle ça. Cours intérieur? Ah ça, ok. Les rêveurs, les enquêteurs paranaturels et les créateurs mentaux. Oh c'est stylé! La cour intérieure est la source inaltérée de l'imagination, des émotions et des prémonitions. Elle permet de naviguer à travers les dimensions. Wow, mais attends, c'est Arpenteur des horizons. Once again. Que se passe-t-il vraiment? Donne vie aux objets inanimés. What the fuck? Il y a des pouvoirs magiques dans le jeu ou comment ça se passe? Bah, I guess... Mais en fait, je comprends pas. J'ai total psyché 4. Psyché, ok. Mais j'en choisis qu'un? Choisir un talent. Donc qu'un seul. Ok. Mais vraiment, j'en choisis qu'un seul de tout ça. C'est frustrant. C'est vrai que ça a l'air stylé, cours intérieur. Hein. Ah, j'ai 4 points à dépenser. Ah, un dans chacun. Ou un comme je veux. En fait, t'as le max défini par tes caractères choisis avant. Tu gagneras aussi des points à gagner plus tard. Ok. Ok. Et c'est tout. D'accord. Clair obscur. Et intimider les gens. Cap à la tête haute. Personne ne vous voit venir, mais vous savez peut-être venir. Réactivité. Ça allait plus vite que la musique. Clair obscur, c'est la violence. Ouais, ça a l'air. Hein. Douleur transcendée. Il y aurait la surfrance et en casser les coups. Mais on va se battre? Vraiment, je connais rien au jeu. Je sais pas ce que je veux faire. J'ai dû jouer genre la première demi-heure. Et c'était pas moi qui jouais, je regardais quelqu'un jouer. Je sais comment ça commence, mais... L'air obscur, c'est half light, oui, j'imagine. Autorité... J'aime bien empathie aussi. Mais je pense que empathie, ça t'emmène dans des merdes pas possibles. Genre... Tenez le cap et gardez votre morale au beau fixe. Bon, allez, on va partir sur cours intérieur, c'est bon. si en plus je peux en prendre d'autres. C'est au fond du miroir qu'il fait. L'eau peut bien être claire, profonde, elle te tuera. Ah, c'est super.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of
Ça a
malt.
l'air fort par contre.
You don't have to do anything anymore.
Tu ne dois plus rien faire, tu n'en as plus besoin.
Ever. Never, ever. Never, ever, ever, baby. An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful, a ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
C'est sympa ça.
Ex-love, ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you've suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Sail with me through the abyss of pelagic zone.
J'ai perdu ma femme. Elle est morte. Allons-y, ne me laisse jamais partir. Alors. Ouais.
All
Non.
right.
On y
Nothing
va.
down to
Let's go.
fuck all, brother.
Rien, ville, direction Bourges vous emmerde. Mais c'est génial. Un aller-retour vers le silence.
Do you want me to upgrade that to a one-way trip, sir?
C'est bizarre comme translation ça. Attends, j'ai plutôt besoin de me rabaisser. Si. Continue, t'arrêtes pas de chanter. Chante la chanson de la mort. Vas-y, c'est stylé ça.
Death is sweet and endless. But what is this? Somewhere in the soul, bloated man meet around you. A sensation.
Oh, la voix, elle est incroyable. La chanson de la mort est douce et infinie. Mais que se passe-t-il?
Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
You can take it. You're a champion.
Au secours. Quittez-toi. Volonté. Ah, j'ai réussi. Attends. Intermédiaire 10 contre vote total 10. J'ai réussi le jet de volonté. I guess. Il y a une tête attachée à mon cou et je suis à l'intérieur. Stop. Je ne veux plus entendre parler de cette sensation. Ramène-moi dans le vide, désincarné et informe. Ramène-moi dans le vide désincarné.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache. A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
Oh là là, je suis si gracieux. Bonjour. On se déplace. Ah, ok. Vas-y, on va prendre une douche. C'est quoi ça? Qu'est-ce que je dois faire? Ah oui. Les mots vous manquent pour décrire à quel point l'odeur de cet endroit est nauséabonde. Certes. Ah. Je peux pas prendre de douche. C'est terrible. Éteins le robinet.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off.
Un miroir est accroché au-dessus d'un évier cassé et tordu. Dans un déversement féroce d'énergie masculine, quelqu'un a arraché la petite robinet. D'accord.
Hot water sprays from the base and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man.
C'est la silhouette de mon homme se reflète.
Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor. As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
Pourquoi? Pourquoi je m'en remettrai jamais? Je voudrais peut-être me toucher... Oui.
Yeah, there is definitely something wrong with it.
Ah.
Where to even begin? There is the bloatedness, then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin. Behold.
Oh, mais il est adorable! Qu'est-ce que vous racontez?
You have no idea who this thing is, do you?
Oui,
Too late.
Soyons réalistes.
You clearly have rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why?
Je sais pas ce qu'elle fait, elle existe. Hmm.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
No.
You can't, can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face, and now it won't come off.
Ah.
What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
C'est le visage d'une superstar, non. Aucune idée, c'est indescriptible.
There might have been, 10 years ago. It's little more than a cadaverous spasm now.
Oula. Essayez d'effacer l'expression de votre visage. Bon, il est trop mimi. Non, on va rien faire. Par contre, prends ça. Ça c'est quoi? Fermé. Tu peux pas prendre de douche, vraiment. Comment je me déplace? Ah, je peux pas bouger la caméra. Ok. Bonjour. Prends ça.
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants. It says whirling in rags on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
Ok.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in. The morning light hurts your eyes. It's hazy, but you see the ocean and some war-torn buildings.
Quelques bâtiments ravagés par la guerre. Par la guerre? Oula. Je peux encore
The
ouvrir le
morning
door?
light hurts your
Ah non,
eyes.
ok.
It's hazy. What do you mean? Assess the damage. How would you do that? What are you even trying to do?
Faut savoir si c'est moi qui l'ai fait, quoi. Take this. Ah, je peux les retenter?
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
Ah non, dans le miroir, tu veux dire?
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face. It's too late. Like an image on film. The expression belongs to your primary motor cortex. It would take a minor neurological miracle for you to cease producing it. Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place somewhere in the past. That's all you know for now.
Ok. Et bah rip le sourire. Dégueulasse ici. Ça fait des trucs. Et je peux pas utiliser, comment je fais? Je peux pas l'équiper? En cliquant dessus. En main gauche. Bon, bah... Interagir. Non, arrête. Où tu vas? Ah. Et je peux pas le... Je peux pas essayer de me mettre. Et bah...
This fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades. Or has it been consigned there as punishment? You feel as though this creature is your friend and wants to reattach itself to your neck so that you may continue your adventures together in this strange world. The blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now. You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade. Warning, warning, the necktie is no longer contained. What you have in your hand is a fantastically colorful tie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose. A terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain. The lights are off. The switch must be broken because nothing happens. The air in the room is starting to feel like vaporized urine.
Ah! Bon bah I guess it's time to go. Qu'est-ce que qu'est-ce que vous m'avez dit? Reste appuyé sur clic droit pour voir les interactions. Ouais mais... Y a rien qui se... Ah! Ah oui, les trucs où je peux encore interagir. D'accord. Bah, let's go. Bonjour. Oh, je marche maintenant. Du, 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 du. C'est quoi? C'est pas moi.
Hello, officer.
Bonjour.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips. Her eyes are brown and her face is...
No.
Quoi? J'ai rien dit. Merde. Merde, j'ai cliqué sur ma barre espace. Oups.
There's only one solution to this. You're a businessman.
Merde, je me suis foiré. J'ai foiré mon gameplay, c'est bon. J'ai appuyé sans faire exprès. Il n'y a qu'une solution à ce problème, tu es agent immobilier. Je
The
suis
young
agent
woman
immobilier.
shakes her head slowly.
No. You're a police officer, sir.
Bien sûr.
Okay, cool. I won't.
She means it. She wouldn't defy authority, however sweaty and bloated it may look.
First, I have to ask, Are you okay, sir? You look like you're about to throw up. Can I bring you something?
De l'eau? Je veux
She's
bien de
right.
l'eau.
Something wants to come out through your mouth, right in front of her, right here. It makes you put your hand on your stomach and swallow.
Sir, you've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less. Okay. Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Je me souviens pas vraiment avoir été flic ou de quoi que ce soit d'autre d'ailleurs. Qui me permettrait d'être un agent représentant la loi? Oh non. Oh, jamais je fais la... Oh non. Non, 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 non. Au secours. C'est curse ça. Non, merci. Oh, mais qui ferait ça? Quel enfer. Non mais...
Of course.
Ouais.
Be careful, officer. They don't like the police around here.
Ouais. Guess moi non plus.
Something stirs in you as she's about to go. Call it an instinct, a need. The need to ask questions. It's like you said the words a million times before. She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
Et si j'ai pas envie de poser de questions?
Yes.
Pourquoi ils en ont appris la police? C'est quoi cet endroit où suis-je? On est bien en l'an 51. Votre chambre est presque à côté de la mienne.
There was the usual ruckus. Loud disco music. I couldn't say. It's impossible to hear people speaking from over here.
Fais un signe de tête vers la chambre numéro 3.
Oh, yes. Various artists. Ostentatious orchestration prime among them. Oh, were huge where I come from. I was very young then, of course. Like 7. Life gets hard, but we go on.
La vie est juste dure, non?
I don't know about that. At around 2 o'clock, the disco stopped, and there was a change of pace. A slow, sad song started playing, like organ music on repeat. That went on for quite a while. Some of the time, you were yelling along to it.
Ah!
Yes, there was a church in there, a really small church, like the smallest, saddest church in the whole world. It was about that. And also, that it doesn't matter anymore and that we're alone now. It was difficult to tell. The song itself was very quiet and soft, but you sounded like a winded boar, sir. It was hard to understand what you were singing on top of it.
Les voice acting sont ouf! C'est incroyable. La nana, quand elle parle, c'est...
Don't be. I was going out later anyway. It didn't bother me. Then you started screaming and trashed the place.
Vous me pipotez. C'est mignon ça. Vous me pipotez. C'est du pipeau. Vous êtes sûr que je n'étais pas en train de me faire agresser? Bonne question.
No, it didn't sound like there was a fight. It sounded like someone was trashing their room. A window was smashed. The tape player, probably. The song stopped. And furniture, too. A real destructathon. There was screaming. Then I think you passed out.
Quelque chose d'autre à signaler, s'il vous plaît, dites-moi qu'il n'y avait rien d'autre. Ça me rend fier. Non, ça me rend pas fier du tout. Quelque chose
There
d'autre.
was. I think you screamed that you didn't want to be this type of animal anymore. I may have misheard, but it was sort of memorable. I went out afterwards. Everything was quiet by then, around 4 or 5. And that was it.
Oh, ça c'était juste une question. Incroyable. Et pourquoi ils en ont après la police?
The dock workers are pretty cocky. They think they're police enough. At least here on the coast. I can't say about the rest of the city.
Ah, c'est tout. Ok.
You're in a hostel, sir. We are in Revachol. You sure look like you're from Revachol. Revachol parties.
Oui, Vachol.
It's 51. The current century? Centuries don't have numbers, they have names. And this is the current one. Civilization has existed for 8,000 years, sir. You're right. There is nothing funny about civilization. Glad to have been of assistance.
Ok. Ouais. Et alors? Ouais, le cours. Incroyable. Je peux pas le lire? Bon. Je vais pas rentrer dans sa chambre, ce serait mal poli. Là, il y a quoi? C'est quoi ça? Allô? Non? Ok. Je suis sortie. Ah, ma deuxième chaussure, incroyable. Je laisse la musique un peu.
There they both are. Two identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin, reunited on your feet.
Ah, ok. D'accord. Sans froid. Et ça, la couleur... Ah oui, il y a rouge, jaune, violet. Enfin, en fonction des catégories. J'imagine. Ok.
Good, they're balanced, comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
Ah! C'est vrai qu'elles sont stylées. Les chaussures vertes. Ça se voit pas souvent. C'est trop stylé. Bonjour. Je peux pas vous parler d'ici. Ah. Allô? Non. Enfin, s'il y avait l'option ranger sa chambre, je l'aurais fait. Ça me stresse. Où suis-je? Ah, ok. Bonjour. Ok. Ok. C'est quoi ça? Ah oui. Oh le bruit. Oh le bruit il est horrible. Ah. Ouais, y a plein de trucs. Ah, non. Ah d'accord. Ok. Effectivement. Bonjour.
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again.
Bonjour.
That was disdain in his eyes. Even now he's purposely ignoring you.
Bam, 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 bam.
A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall.
J'espère que c'est pas ma faute. J'espère que c'est pas moi qui l'ai cassé.
A small engraved steel tag says, "The Great Skua, Stercoarius Skua."
Stercorarius quoi?
Something about it makes you feel bitter.
Oh, c'est ma faute. Ah, la phrase j'espère que c'est pas ma faute. Ouais, je pense que là déjà c'est ma faute. Qu'est-il arrivé à l'oiseau? Non, je peux vous filer un coup de main.
Look, your buddy is over there. Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
Pas méchant, c'est méchant ça. Comment ça mon ami? J'ai pas d'amis.
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
Oh no, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
Could the massive property damage upstairs have anything to do with this?
Am I? Or did you ride in, take the body down, solve the murder, and not trash my hostel room? You're right, you didn't, and it's only taken you 3 days not to. No, I haven't seen you around. I'm not always here.
Bon, je pense que je peux
You
déduire.
should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul.
Oh non, j'ai pas envie. Si, j'ai envie. Est-ce que j'ai vraiment envie? Je suis pas sûre.
Of course, at this point, precise measurements of your soul can only be performed from the outside. It needs to be heard through a PA system by other people.
Comment ça?
You should sing the sad small church song from that tape you found. Thought it was obvious.
Oh, c'est vrai que j'ai... C'est vrai. Attends, mais c'est quoi que... Ah, je peux pas cliquer sur mon inventaire. Ouais, si.
No. Don't sing the happy song. It's stupid. Sing the sad song. It's profound. You would need another copy of the tape first, though. The one upstairs is destroyed.
Chanter au karaoké. Ouais. Et alors? Vous devez trouver une bande tragique puis la jouer au magnétophore pour en mémoriser les paroles. Ensuite, demandez au patron du café si vous pouvez chanter. Ok. Je dois trouver une chanson triste. Très bien. Ok. Ah. Aucun travail. Ok. Ah.
A colourful piece of plastic is dangling from his carabiner. Makes your fingers itch. On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine. It's a dock worker's ID, doubling as a shift card and a job permit. A young, able-bodied man stares back at you from the photo. Santiago S. John.
Mais les dockers, ils m'aiment pas. J'ai peur. Non, je vais pas lui voler sa carte d'identité, c'est pas bien. Je vais pas le réveiller non plus. Par contre,
The
je vais ramasser les
man
pilules.
does not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
Oui.
You've just picked up some magnesium. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen above your character portrait. Use magnesium to heal your morale if you have morale damage.
Ok. Le réveiller. Bon, non, le pauvre. partir. Vous avez pas, vous, les points de morale, le truc machin, là? Si? Au secours! J'arrive pas à marcher. Bon, c'est pas grave. On va courir, on va faire le tour. Ah, la meuf du taux. Merde, j'ai pas lu ce qu'il y avait marqué. Vous me perturbez. Comment ça, j'ai un truc sur le comptoir? Ah, ça. Ouais. Je comprends pas comment elles marchent les interactions. Qu'est-ce que je suis censée faire? Mais y a rien, j'ai cliqué dessus, il m'a juste dit qu'il y avait un truc. Je dois lui reparler?
The worker is in a deep. Perhaps he's on his way to where you just came from, into the primordial darkness.
Bon. Bonjour madame.
Hello, sweetie. You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
Dis-moi. Bonjour.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this, but why? On the sleeve of his bomber jacket, as well as on its back, are the same enigmatic white rectangles as on your blazer.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he's waiting for your name. This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative. Conceptualize.
Okay, let's go.
Concentration makes you squint your eyes. Your name should be deep gold and orange, like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath. You're 2 steps closer to it, but there are still many to go.
Ah, j'ai raté? Ah non, j'ai réussi. Ouais, ce n'est pas encore le moment, mais je sais pas, je sais pas comment je m'appelle.
Okay then. It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here? If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
Non.
Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
Alors, je suis au courant qu'il y a un cadavre parce qu'il m'en a parlé, le monsieur. Donc ça, c'est bon, mais non.
So, the body is still in the tree.
This is
Ouais.
the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
Il est clair qu'il aurait... Oui, mais
Where it
écoutez...
has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
Comment pouvez-vous être sûr que j'appartiens à la police? J'ai pas un badge. J'ai pas trouvé un badge dans ma veste.
I was sent here to meet a detective from Precinct 41. You have the insignia of the citizens' militia on your sleeve and on your back.
Ah!
I suppose you could be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia from the black market or forged it. But for now, I'm going to set those possibilities aside. I'm not from the Inspectorate General. Yes. They are not just white rectangles. They bear a halogen watermark with the letters RCM and a pattern resembling the street grid of Revachol West.
Ah, mais du coup, Kim, il a... C'est marrant, mais il a un accent français, en fait. Enfin, on dirait du français.
I would ask you to step into the headlights of my motor carriage, but again, it's none of my concern. I just need you to do your job.
Ce n'est pas mon problème, j'ai juste besoin que vous fassiez votre travail.
You mean you don't have a badge?
J'ai mon signe. Je suis policier. Et j'ai mon insigne. Attention, hein. Je suis policier. Ouais, je l'ai perdu.
Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My
Ouais,
vehicle
mais je suis
has a
quelqu'un
short
d'honnête,
way.
au moins.
You can
j'ai
use
envie
it
de
to
dire.
report
Hein?
your badge missing. I would advise you to locate it as quickly as possible. But getting the body down should still take precedence.
On était censé faire quoi? Bah si, non, ça je sais qu'on était censé faire quoi. Mais je me souviens de rien. C'est vrai que je me
I
souviens
can
de
see
rien.
you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now. But I have seen officers go through worse. Much worse.
Ah!
If you need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. But as I said, the dead body should be our #1 concern.
Ok?
After you, officer.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
Merci madame, dans ma tête. Alors. Let's go, buddy! Bonjour!
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
J'adore la tronche qu'il a ici.
Mr.
Il fait peur.
Gart, right? You run this place.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
Le héros de la destruction. Qu'est-ce qui est jaune orangé comme un feu de forêt mais qui sent l'alcool?
Are you kidding me?
Pas du tout.
It's you. It's obviously you. You smell like liquor. And you're orange.
See? Everyone agrees it's your color scheme. We're on the right track with this name thing.
Yes.
Is this what you get when you call the police now? We've been waiting for a week here.
Sir, I understand your concern, but we are here to do a job. And for us to do it, I need you to stay calm.
Ah, heureusement qu'il est là parce que sinon ça allait être
Yes,
compliqué.
of
Hein.
course.
For a moment, the man fidgets under the lieutenant's gaze. Then he gives in.
I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene, but it also took you a while to call us. It was you who placed the call, correct?
Je sais qu'il nous a fallu du temps pour vous, hein. Tant que ça vous ait pris.
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
This sounds like something you can use to call this Sylvie later.
You
D'accord.
said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
Quelle heure il est? 16h, ok. Bon, je pense que je vais jouer 15-20 minutes encore.
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many cafeterias I manage.
Ah
But you
connais
still
bien.
know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective. Mm-hmm. I have everything. You?
Yes, he means, do you have questions for me, like a police officer would?
Qui l'a tué? Je pense qu'on peut se permettre d'éviter cette question.
She went away because none of your business.
Oh ben, tu te calmes, oh!
Extra fine.
Ça va ou...
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there. That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then, to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
Ok,
Does he
ok.
want you to feel guilty of making that hole? It's implied in his voice.
Ah! Bon, qui l'a tué? Vraiment, ça sert à rien de poser cette question. C'est vous le barman, on le sait. Ah,
Let's
c'est
go.
tout, hein.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
Ah!
No one is saying the multi-pattern necktie you found tied to the ceiling fan can talk. No one. It must be merely imagination.
Attends, quoi? Personne n'a
But
dit que la... Hein? Pourquoi ma cravate, elle me parle? Qu'est-ce qui se passe? Un sage ventilateur pouvait parler, personne ne se doit... Oui.
Let's bail! Time to push the eject button! Sounds like a responsibility! You don't like those!
What? Barrons-nous! Je peux mettre mes dépenses sur le compte de mon entreprise. Pas du tout. C'est quoi des réels? Bon, ça, j'imagine que t'es pas assez con pour comprendre que c'est de la monnaie. Vas-y, je m'en vais.
one moment you're running like the wind, then you've suddenly turned around and are giving him the finger, furiously, with both hands. Why?
Non! Pas la grand-mère! Pourquoi les deux?
Out!
Non! 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 Oh non, la grand-mère! I'm scared.
Everything goes dark.
J'aurais pas dû faire ça, c'était pas RP. Je pensais pas qu'il allait faire ça.
Back so soon.
J'ai eu un
It was
accident.
no accident. Those were disco moves from your spinal cord.
J'espère que
The
la grand-mère va
spinal
bien.
cord has yet to reveal itself to you. Its mysteries are unholy mysteries.
Oh non, j'ai honte.
If it comes off like that, it's because it is. And you are. I was wrong to let you go. I should have kept you here. Is it bright where you are? Is it terrifying? Have you felt the love?
Non. J'ai écrasé une grand-mère. J'en mettrai ma main au feu, j'ai jamais connu l'amour. Pas de soucis, tout va bien.
What do you mean? What do I mean? Are you okay?
Elle va bien. Elle a l'air d'aller bien.
No, you have sustained a trauma to your lower neck. In
Aïe!
addition, you have strained your left trapezius muscle. Pain surges down your back when you
Aïe, aïe,
move.
aïe. Bah, aïe, hein. Non, est-ce que
The
tout va
chair
bien?
took the brunt of it. Don't worry.
Are you sure, ma'am?
J'ai fait un délit de fuite. Un délit de paiement.
Yes, yes. Check on him.
Oh. Twitch qui veut ban ton commentaire parce que t'as écrit tocard. C'est quand même assez... JPP Twitch, s'il vous plaît. Occupez-vous plutôt de lui.
Sir, I didn't mean for this to happen. I'm sorry. This has always been a cop-friendly place. The drinks are on the house, okay? There were a lot of drinks on the tab. I still have to charge you for 3 nights and the broken window, though. That's 100 square.
Oui, oui, je payerai plus tard. Incroyable.
Don't thank me yet. You still owe me 100 real. If you don't have it by tonight, I just can't let you up there.
Oui, oui, bah je... C'est vrai. C'est vrai que je fais pitié.
And for God's sake, watch out for yourself.
C'est marrant parce que Kim, il a effectivement la bande blanche sur les manches et sur le derrière, mais pas moi.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it.
Vous ne vivez sûrement pas ici.
But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
En haut à Marvel Hill. Je suis au courant, ça?
You don't really know, do you?
Est-ce que ça veut dire que je suis sans domicile fixe? J'arrive seulement à distinguer une image floue et sombre.
A vague, blackened image doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money. You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe a street or an apartment will appear.
C'est quoi ça? Retour solitaire à la maison. Rambonnier, remontez vos pas avenue jusqu'à chez vous, sautez par-dessus le pont levé du canal au sud-ouest, tombez, relevez-vous, blablabla. Oh, c'est stylé, c'est bien fait. Ok. Alors, signaler la part de... Vous devez finir... Dans son automotrice pour appeler le poste. Bah, je vais faire ça. Qui a appelé? Appelé... Payer les dégâts. Oh, cette musique, je l'adore. C'est quoi ça? C'est quelqu'un? Ah oui, ça bouge.
Have you no shame? Whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring tape.
René, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup. Please, let's just try to enjoy the game, alright?
I'm trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're
Concentration.
old. I can see that. We're both old. Now stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
These manly men are playing balls. This is a ball game. Grab a ball and play it. Don't ask questions. Shoot first. Ask questions never. No, you got this.
Mais j'ai
There's
pas
the
envie.
ball. You're the game.
Ils vont pas m'aimer. Et les gens m'aiment pas déjà de base ici, c'est terrible. Attends. Attends, mais visio tactile. Ah. Allez, let's go.
You are immediately surprised by the ball's lack of weight. No matter, you'll make it work.
Plax, la boule, c'est toi. Pourquoi je fais ça? Je croyais que je devais...
Merde! Bordel de merde!
Oups.
What the hell is your problem?
Ah oui, oui. Je fais n'importe quoi.
I don't care if you are a cop. You do not just ruin someone's game. It's so goddamn disrespectful.
J'adore l'accent, c'est génial. Pardon.
You vandalized our game, son. We can't play pétanque with 5 pool.
5 boules. À la pétanque. Je croyais que c'était du lancer de poids. Non, la pétanque, c'est trop drôle.
Pétanque. You ruined our pétanque game. We want our bull back.
Oh, ça veut dire,
Take it easy, René. This is just a
Je veux nager.
misunderstanding, isn't it, officer? No harm done.
En même temps, là, je pense que la bouche, je la retrouve plus jamais.
Of course there's harm done, you orange slug. You owe us a goddamn bull.
Oh, si ça me
Good.
permet.
Mistakes are forgiven
Allez.
when men at least try to right their wrongs. I believe you will try. Now, why did you approach us? Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement. But this affair has passed me by completely. In Martinez, the Union is the law. So can you really blame them? Cop is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets. If I knew, I would not be afraid to tell you. I simply don't. I'm an old man, not a coward. The daily business of the riffraff no longer concerns me.
This is a man with a lot of past, but little present, and almost no future.
Yes. The terrain here provides an interesting variety to a familiar game. No. It was left by heavy artillery fire. Why what? Because that's what happens when communards hijack your country, execute your supreme leadership, and turn your capital into a slaughterhouse. You use heavy ordnance to clean up your home. Commies, communists, socialists, anarchists, call them what you like. They just chose a name to feel special. Senseless sentimentality.
Quelle phrase? C'est ma phrase préférée, je pense, de quoi?
Sadly, no. It was the foreigners who brought them to their knees. We fought valiantly. Too valiantly. So valiantly we got licked. Should have fought dirty, like they did with their suicide sex cult propaganda and mad anarchist women strapped to shrapnel bombs. We didn't though, and we lacked caliber. God bless him, but the suzerain's cannons simply weren't big enough. This place is a damn beachhead, son. They had to soften the commies up first. Yes, the military coordinated amphibious landing to take back Revachol. Martinez was used as one of the 3 footholds in Revachol during Operation Deathblow in 08. The other 2 are off in Stella Maris and the Delta. This here is Blood Ground, where Coalition boots first made landfall and cleaned those rabid dogs out. Most likely, we're playing pétanque on their mangled corpses.
Ah, j'avoue, elle est cool cette phrase.
Blood ground. You got old René going there. Like he isn't hungry enough already.
Don't get me wrong, officer. I hate those foreign dogs, but the enemy of my enemy and all that. They're the lesser evil.
Damn right, son. They lit the fire of hell on the city before they stormed it. And it worked, too. The rest of the city got cleaned up, but Martinez they keep as a monument. And now the Union Socialists are practically running the place.
Well, it's your own damn fault. You, we, the coalition, Revachol, whoever you want to blame, never finished the job. Officially, the party never surrendered. Of course, they still all influence.
C'est fait par quoi comme studio C'est français? Non, c'est pas français.
You don't even begin to truly understand the players on the table, let alone the specific circumstances surrounding the... What do
Estonien.
you think?
Ok. Tu n'as pas le moindre idée des enjeux sans parler des circonstances spécifiques entourant. Il interrompt sa phrase. Qu'en pensez-vous? Ça devrait toujours être comme ça, les socialistes modérés préparant le terrain pour que la classe ouvrière. Les puissants étrangers. Alors je vous avoue, j'ai un peu du mal à comprendre pour l'instant tous les trucs.
They're not. And I'm sorry it had to be them.
Oops.
After 8 years of fighting those hyenas, boiling cats for food and drinking piss in the mountains, I would have preferred if the Right Honorable King Guillaume returned through Revachol, or even if that damn clan Frisell had risen from the grave and led us. Sadly, that was not the case.
This royal failure weighs heavily on him.
Ah, par contre, faut que je sauvegarde.
Instead, all that is just, holy, and beautiful in the world was wiped away, and now it's neon signs with toothpaste ads everywhere. This is just what the commies wanted. This was their plan all along. This is what they wanted to replace the role of the suzerain with. The suzerain is the king! Has everyone forgotten already?
Je
It's
sais,
no
mais
use talking
je
to
veux
you.
juste... Voilà.
You were still in Daddy's balls when it happened. When we took our last stand against the Fifth and rode the cavalry straight into gunfire.
À l'époque, il y a eu une guerre civile entre la gauche révolutionnaire et les fachos. Ouais, ça j'avais compris, c'est dans le background du monde, un peu important pour l'histoire, mais pas l'intrigue principale. Ok, oui, c'est ce que j'avais compris plus souvent. Bon. Et bah, moi je vais m'arrêter là parce que je dois MJ mon truc, mais c'est trop cool pour l'instant et je pense que je vais continuer sur Twitch, donc je vous dirai quand je stream, Pierre. Comme ça je fais ça tranquille de mon côté, mais au moins on peut en parler et tout, c'est cool. Ok. Bisous. Je vais arrêter le stream pour la prochaine. Oui, bah écoute, j'aime pas les vieux. Apparemment, mon personnage n'aime pas les vieilles personnes. Ouais, écoutez, on fait ce qu'on peut. Hein. Bon, allez. À la prochaine. Bye bye.